Your repeated mockery of Kailasa, calling it fictitious or digital or fantasy nation, it's just not just grossly ignorant, it is you proving yourself to have the same colonial mindset that was used on the rights of the indigenous Hindus, with which their sovereignty and statehood was stolen away from them. Your words, they are deliberate acts of delegitimization and a propaganda that is designed to erase the Hindu identity, the survival of the persecuted Hindu populations under international law. Kailasa is not just a digital nation. Kailasa is the world's largest digital nation, and Kailasa has multiple sovereign territories as per international law that you are very well misquoting the Montevideo Convention. I'll come back to it in a bit. First, to get started, you deny the right to self-determination. By mocking Kailasa's very existence, you are denying the fundamental right of self-determination that has been enshrined in the UN Charter, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, and the International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Rights. Your claims blatantly misrepresent the international law that I stated earlier. Under the 1933 Montevideo Convention, Kailasa fulfills all the four essential criteria of statehood. Point number one, permanent population. Kailasa has a very well defined Hindu population that has been tied together with our language, religion, history and persecution that you guys have caused. Second, defined territory. As stated earlier, Kailasa has multiple sovereign territories, and this has also been documented and declared. You just need to go a little more and read up in the website rather than distorting the information that is given in the website. Point number three, government. Kailasa has a very well established government structure, constitution, ministries and diplomatic organs. It is just not what you try to claim that is only available on the internet but does not really exist. Who gives you the authority to say what exists and what does not? You have not become the United Nations. You have not become a governing body on all of these. Then what gives you the right to deny or to declare that something is valid and something is invalid? Point number four, the capacity to enter into relations with other states. Kailasa has signed bilateral agreements and engagements with multiple internationally recognized nations at multiple different levels, be it the federal, be it the state, be it the city, at multiple different levels. You are so blind that you are not even able to see the facts that are presented in our own website that you claim to have thoroughly gone through. Kailasa is not a new invention. It is the revival of multiple unbroken Hindu sovereign lineages that were violently erased through colonization and forced secularism. Under the doctrine of continuity, sovereignty survives even through disruption, exile or occupation. Take the examples of the sovereign military order of Malta, which remains sovereign without territory, or the papal states during the Avignon exile. Kailasa's legitimacy is intact under international customs. You would not dare to deny the juridical sovereignty of these European non-territorial states, would you? Yet, you are quick to do so when a civilization in question is the Hindus. This is cultural supremacy and racism, not journalism. Further to this, over 21 UN reports have been documented, and these very clearly state, these United Nations reports very clearly state and acknowledge the persecution of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism and the members of Kailasa. Yet you refuse to acknowledge all these international findings. Why is that? Because very well it contradicts with your narrative of trivializing and mocking the Hindu resilience.